What's good, everybody? We're back with another Pokemon video, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to hatch shiny eggs. I'm gonna teach you every little thing there is. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna have Halucha here, my Pokemon of choice, to help me teach you guys. So, what's the first thing you might ask? The first thing you gotta do is we have to go get prepped. We need to go get two things right away. We need to get the Destiny Knot, and we need to get a Pokemon with Flame Body or Steam Engine. In this case, I'm gonna go for Steam Engine. So we're gonna go to East Province, Area 3, Watchtower. They're usually around here somewhere, so I'm gonna skip ahead and go straight to it. Now, you don't need just Steam Engine. You can also have Flame Body. They both work the same. So, get yourself one of these. You can also go for a Larvesta or a Fletchling. Those will also have Flame Body. Larvesta is in the Sato Desert, and Fletchling you could catch like literally at the beginning of the game. You got the first step. Let's make sure it has Steam Engine. Yes, it does. Now let's go to our second spot. We are gonna go get the Destiny Knot, the next thing that we're gonna need. These are the two most important things. So we're gonna go to Messagoza West. Street right here. I think it's in General Goods. No, it is not. Okay, there we go. Oops, stay with LP. Okay, we got our Destiny Knot. What's next, you might ask? If you want a Ditto, fly to Porto Miranada Lighthouse. Okay. Okay, to get Ditto to pop up, you want to make a picnic, and you want to use the normal type. So we're gonna make egg powered stew normal. For the sake of the video, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna do a level 3 normal. Okay, we got our level 3 sample. So why did we do this? Because Ditto's a normal type. Ditto's obviously here. So the best way to check is to look for a Meowth that does not pop up the question mark. See how this Meowth did not pop one up? Let's go to this one right here. This one did not pop it up. That's a Ditto. This one did, right? This one did, correct? Now we're gonna go back to this one. Still nothing, right? Let's go to this one. That's a question mark. That means that's a Meowth. This one, no question mark. Let's see this one. No question mark, right? So this should be a Ditto. And there you have it. Two things about them. And so you're gonna want your Ditto as best as possible. You don't need a regular Ditto, you can hyper trade. But if you wanted a Ditto like this, you would need to trade people. That's really the only. Or you do a 5-star raid. And if you want one of these Dittos, Japanese, perfect Ditto, you can come to the stream and get one. I will give you, if I have any left. So, for the sake of the video, Vulpix is our target, and Ditto is the Pokemon we're going to use to breed with it. Now, let's talk about passing down the IV. If a Pokemon is holding the Destiny Knot, it will pass down 5 IVs between both parents. So that means it could be 3 from one and 2 from another, 4 from one, 1 from the other, etc. Besides that, our second item that we're going to take a look at is the Everstone. Now, the Everstone will guarantee that the Pokemon that you're breeding passes down its nature. So whichever Pokemon is holding the Everstone will be the one that's passed down. So in this case, this Vulpix is holding the Everstone. So it has a timid nature, which is what I want. So it's going to pass down its nature. Now, another thing you need to understand. If your Pokemon is a Galarian form or an Alolan form, the only way it can pass down its species, which means making the baby Galar or Alolan, is also by holding an Everstone. So the Everstone in this case holds 2 purposes. As I had this Grimer. Now, another thing is you want to get the Pokeball. Make sure you get the Pokeball that you want. So, how would you do it? It has to be the same species. The Master Ball cannot be passed down. Now, next step. We have our 2 Pokemon that we want to breed. Now, I want to pass down the stats. Now, they both don't have like really good stats. This one has 3 stats. So the way you would do this is you would give one of the Pokemon a Destiny. Level 3 Sandwich. You can simply go ahead and use this one right here, Ultra Marmalade Sandwich. And this one will give you Egg Power level 2. But for this case, we are going to make a level 3 sandwich for the video. So I'm gonna use tofu because it's easy to get. And I'm going to use sweet Herba Mystica. Now you can use sweet and bitter as well. I'll put a link in the description that shows you all the possible recipes. But you always need sweet Herba Mystica for a level 3 sandwich. Okay, now that we have our level 3 sandwich, we got them playing with a ball. Koraidon and Koraidon as well. Now, you're going to just stand by this egg. I know this is going to be boring. We're going to stand here and get a couple of eggs. Another thing you want to remember is that every 3.5 minutes to 4 minutes, you will get 10 eggs. So if I was to wait here for 4 minutes with a level 3 sandwich, I will get 10 eggs, okay? So you kind of want to be mindful of the amount of time you're standing here for. So I'm sure if I click here, I would get like 1 or 2 eggs maybe. There you go. I got, 3 eggs. There you go. So let's back out and let's look at these eggs. Now, if you didn't know, when you have an egg, you can see what ball it's in. And as you can see, it dropped in box 15. So now you see this egg is in a Pokeball. That is because the Master Ball cannot be passed down. So if this was any other ball, that Pokeball would be different, okay? Now, I didn't get any Dream Balls. So what you do, don't panic, because it happens. It's a 50-50 chance for it to pass down the ball. So now we're going to go ahead and wait again. I done hatched some eggs. Now we're gonna go through. We got 1 Dream Ball there. That means this is the one we want to keep. It's all 50-50. See, there's some Dream Balls there. The Master Ball doesn't get passed down. Just remember that. That's how you would pass down the ball. So, what's next? What's next is you gotta get a Pokemon to pass down the stats. So now you want to get your Pokemon to best stats. You're gonna keep doing this. And if you was lucky enough to get the Ditto, you would simply get your Ditto. after you have acquired the one you want in the Pokeball, which was the Grimer. This one's already a shiny, but you would want the Grimer in the Dream Ball. That's what we was looking for. And you would take that and breed it with the Ditto. And from there, you'll get the stats. So, from there, you would keep going until you get all best stats. 5 IV. I mean, in this game, it doesn't really matter. You can hyper train. But if you wanted to, that's exactly what you would do. I chose this one because it had no good speed, which is what I wanted, which is 0 IVs speed. So let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Now, how are you gonna hatch these eggs? If you watch my streams, you would know that the best place to hatch eggs is the Vencia right here. This big circle, that's where you want to do. It has this area. I'll go there so I can show you. Okay, we're in Lavencia. Why do I choose this place? I will show you right here. To make a picnic, go here. You make a picnic. That's how easy it is. Boom. So you have an area where you can get the eggs. And then you just go here and you just keep riding through this circle over here. And this is the best way. There's not really many people, so you can literally just do this and keep going in a circle. And that's it. Charm. Doing a Masuda method, which means a different language. 2 Pokemon of different languages. You get a chance of 1 in 512. That is with a Shiny Charm. Without a Shiny Charm isn't that bad either. 682, that's pretty good. Now, it has the same, a lot of people don't know this. Egg breeding using the Masuda method is the same as a mass outbreak with a Shiny Charm. So, if you have the Shiny Charm, the Masuda method and the mass outbreaks have the same chance, 512 out of 0.44, 512.44, okay? It's very, very, very important. So yeah, breeding eggs is pretty simple. Now, you can breed more than one Pokemon at one time. Now, for me, what I would suggest, if you're gonna breed more than one Pokemon at once, you should have a Ditto, and you should have 2 females of the Pokemon that you want. Now, hidden abilities will get passed down randomly as well, but you have an ability patch to change that. Same thing with the IVs. You can use bottle caps to IV them, but remember that if you hyper train a Pokemon, you cannot pass down those stats. Those are permanent stats to that one Pokemon. Nothing else. So, I hope this helped you. You now know how to get Alolan Pokemon, get Galarian Pokemon, where to get Ditto, and everything you need to know. Now get to hatching those eggs. And if this helped you, listen, just drop a like. It's appreciated. Drop a comment if there's something I missed. Let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next one.